Welcome back to another edition of Voices on the Hill. I am your host, Corey King, and I'm here with Sydney, Bobby, and Phallen, the members of our RSU Cheer team. How are we doing today? How are we feeling?
Feeling good.
Feeling good?
Mm-hmm.
Swell. Swell. We do I do like to add a little flavor to whenever I ask me how I'm doing. Like so with the peachy, spectacular. What else do I like to do?
Fantastic.
I like a fantastic.
Fantastic
fabulous.
is good. Yeah.
A fantastic.
You can't be like good. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. That's just
Peachy.
boring. You know what I'm saying? But peachy is like a good
The swell
Makes
caught me
us
off.
Yeah, because I'll throw on a swell every once in a while. I mean, I hang out a lot. We're with each other quite a bit. But it's awesome. I'm sad we're not going to talk about it. He's leaving us because he's a senior, and I'm depressed. But it's fine.
So
We're not here to talk about Bobby's and our relationship. We're here to talk about you guys and you guys' time here at RSU, being integral members upon the RSU Cheer team. So I just want to get started and talk about first, how did we get involved with cheer? Like, I know it's typically a pretty lengthy time that you do it, but some people started in college. So talk about how you guys got started.
Okay, well, I started when I was in 4th grade. My friends did it, so I was like, Mom, please. So then I started doing it, and done it ever since.
Ever since?
Ever since. I didn't think I was going to do it in college, and then tryouts happened, and I was like, no. And then 2 months later, I was like, sure, I'll do it.
Who convinced you? Like, what convinced you to...
I don't know. I really don't. I have no idea.
You just love it? Like,
Well, my sister did it at RSU, so I was like...
Oh, you legacy.
Maybe I should.
Oh, you special.
The calendar.
The tree. Okay, yeah. Talking about my baby's gonna come here, their baby's gonna come here. Everybody's on the tree team. Oh, that's tea.
I was like, no.
Bobby, for you,
Oh,
how did the cheer begin? Journey begin for you?
I met Titus at Planet Fitness.
Oh,
Yeah.
He said, look at this strong,
And then,
striking
yeah,
man.
the first conversation we had was he said, I like those shorts.
What shorts were you wearing?
I was wearing white shorts with gray mixed in. Looked kind of marble.
Okay.
Mhm.
Oh girl.
Yeah. And then 3 months later, he sent me a friend request on Instagram, and it said RSU Cheer. And the first thing I saw was wanted male athletes $800 scholarship.
Sold.
Yeah, and then I messaged him, was like, you still looking for male athletes? He was like, yeah, come to Airbenders at 9 p.m. I was like, okay.
And that was it.
That's how it started.
And here we are.
Yeah, he was like, you want to hang out with girls? And I said, sure.
I'm sure that's exactly what
I
he said.
definitely
I'm sure
remember
that's
that.
exactly
Yes, for sure.
I do want to. We'll touch on this because I've been in sports where I was a dancer at the time, and being the only male in the room, and talking about what that's like. We'll talk to Val before we dive deep in that, because it's an interesting perspective when you are the only boy, because I was a boy at the time, and man in the room. How did you begin your journey?
So I did gymnastics beforehand.
Okay.
And so I did that from 4th or 5th grade until junior high. And then I stopped that. And then I was I got into high school, and they were like, so you did gymnastics, right? I was like, yeah, why? And they're like, you want to try out for the cheer team? I was like, yeah, sure, why not? So I showed up at tryouts. They're like, you actually scored a perfect 100. I was like, oh. Word. Okay. And they're like, welcome to the team. I was like, okay, what the heck am I supposed to do? Yay, cheer. So it started in freshman year of high school, and I've cheered ever since then.
Wow.
Yeah, I actually met Titus in 7th grade, and he showed up, and he was like, okay, so whenever you graduate in the next couple of years, you call me. I was like,
Well, when
who
you were
are you?
I was gonna say 7th grade. It's
I was like, whoa, wait, dude, you got a
5 more
while.
years?
Yeah, exactly. I was like, you got some time, but yeah. So
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Did you meet Titus early too?
I mean, I knew of him from my sister, but
Okay.
I apparently went to the tumbling gym that he worked at, but I didn't. He
Yeah.
was never my
Tumbling.
instructor. Yeah.
Okay, so I do want to talk about this. These tumbling coaching places. What are they like? What do you like
Cheer gyms?
Yeah, like what is that like? What is that energy?
Mass chaos.
Really? I mean, I would
Wait,
imagine it's a
controlled
lot.
chaos.
It's a lot of yelling. You know what I'm saying? It's very loud in there. Like, but like, what is it like? What do you do?
Well, if you like take a tumbling class when you're younger, like you can, there's like different levels, and you can join with other people, and you just take turns doing passes, and you get spotted, or you use like their spring floors, and.
I got you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you foresee yourself working at one of these gyms maybe after you're done? Like, do you want to continue your journey along the lines of cheer? Or we've had our time and we're good.
Well, I coach youth cheerleading at the moment. They're going to be in 6th grade, so it'll be their last year in the youth program until they start their junior high and high school with different coaches. And then I've been talking to Titus. He told me I could be an assistant, so we'll see how that goes.
It's a potential.
Yeah.
We could be seeing you coming back.
Possibly.
A lifelong
in a different
Hillcat.
way.
We love to see it.
Coach Sydney.
Oh, yeah.
And then he's going to have twins, and then I'm just going to take care of it.
Yeah, then you heard it here first, guys. But, this is super, it's super exciting, for me, because, I don't have any experience with cheer, like, at all, like, none. So I'm really excited to, like, get the chance to, like, pick your guys' brain and, like, get into a new world and a new space. And I know we kind of talked about this before we got on, camera and on the show, and talking about how, like, cheer's not highlighted often.
No.
And so I do want you guys to get a chance to tell, your friends, your family, Hillcat Nation about, why this is so passionate for you guys and why you love to do what you do. But before we get too emotional, too sappy with it,
I'm gonna cry.
too many tears, we gotta keep it, gotta keep it buck around here. Bobby, I wanna talk about this, being the only man in the room, what I'm saying? Because you were like that for your first 2 years.
Yeah.
Now you've acquired a new man to be within the room as well.
Yeah.
But let's talk about these first 2 years. Talk about what that experience is like, because it's a different expectation, and there may be some underlying stigmatisms behind male cheerleaders. Talk about how, one, you overcame that and became, one could say, arguably a fan favorite to Hillcat Nation.
Well, like, just when I started out, it was just really awkward because never cheered, knew nothing about it. And I was just hanging out with, like, I knew Sydney in middle school, so it was just kind of interesting seeing her there.
Zebras for
Yeah.
life.
Go Zebras.
Go Zebras.
Yeah.
Weirdest mascot I've ever heard. I remember I'm so sorry, I got you. I came down here.
We gotta stop
Somebody
at the Zebras.
told me, they're the Claremore Zebras. The what? The who? Interesting. I mean, like, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, we were the Wyzetta Trojans, so you can imagine what chants were thrown around at us often. But use your imaginations, kids. Continue on. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to deviate from.
No, you're good.
Zebras, man, interesting.
But yeah, just when I started out, it was just really awkward, not knowing anything or pretty much anyone except Sydney and knowing of Titus. We weren't really that close when I joined. We just knew each other from Planet Fitness. But then the more I did it, the more I just kind of fell in love with it, and then it was just turned into a lot of fun. And then I even told Titus I wish I did it in high school instead of cross country.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You're a runner. We didn't know that. So, talking about transitioning from high school into college. Obviously, you guys have 2 experiences of being in high school cheering. Mm-hmm. Talk about what is that like. What's the skill difference? How do the tricks advance along the way?
I think me and Phallen have a very different experience, but my high school, I was there, we did really good at our sports. We did really well at state championships and regional championships.
Are we talking about for cheer or
for cheerleading?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
We were very good.
The Zebras. Holler.
So I think I got second. Clunk, clunk.
Oh god.
That was supposed to be the hose.
The gallows.
don't know what zebras sound like. So I just thought about what they
I
were.
don't either, to be honest.
We'll have to look it up.
Yeah.
They wear an afro and say it's party time.
I can just think of Marty.
Bunch of Eddie Murphys. Do the second one when he sees his whole like land of them.
He's like,
they're all me.
They all sound the same.
oh gosh, that's like we'd be at your reunion. Just be like, oh my god, zebras. What is this? This is crazy.
You have never mind. You have cow. You have cow shorts.
I do.
I was thinking that they're zebras because they were black and white.
I had zebra sweatpants.
You have zebra sweatpants.
Yeah,
There were a
they
lot
were
of
school
zebra
colors.
clothes.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You do?
Well, not anymore, but like growing up, it was like a thing
Dress up as a
in the
zebra?
2000s to wear a zebra, so
Oh, okay.
we would always wear it anyways.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah,
I
get 'em
Like
off
people's
Amazon.
bedrooms
So.
would be
You wore what?
pink and zebra.
I wore the zebra, but I didn't go there. But I wore it because it was like a fashion statement in
Wait.
the early 2000s.
Y2K.
Oh,
Yeah.
like the Zumbas? The
What?
not the Zumbas, but what are those pants called?
Yoga pants or
No.
like leggings?
No. I didn't wear them.
Oh, I was like,
No!
fashion.
No! You wouldn't see Corey King. I got special legs, you know? So there are certain pants that I can't wear. So when it was hot, the skinny jeans, we didn't have those. You know, all the other pretty boys had skinny jeans. I had the husky, athletic fit, stretch pants, because I got thick thighs. Thanks, Dad. You know, it runs in the King family. Good. All right. Anyways, let's get back to cheer. Not about my legs. So your team did really well.
Oh yeah.
in
So
state.
we did really well, and then it was definitely different coming here, because we obviously had people from a bunch of different backgrounds, and I'd say starting out, there were some skills that we did in high school that were harder, technically, like stunts and stuff, than what we've done here. But like we are allowed to do like double baskets here, kick double baskets. Never done that before.
Okay.
There's just certain like legality things that we can do that's possible. Like we could be an advanced team here, so we could do like full, like actual backflip full baskets, or standing, or well yeah, we could do standing backs actually in competition, which is what I did in high school. But coming here and being on an intermediate team is definitely different. But yeah.
You said some tricks there. We're gonna need some, for the people who don't know.
Like baskets?
Like what is that? What are you doing when you do a basket or a double basket, as you refer to?
So it's when the bases, they grab their wrists,
Okay.
and then flyers stand on it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then they throw them,
Oh Lord.
detach from the person.
Yeah.
They are up there doing a skill, and then they come back down and you catch.
Lovely.
So like a double basket in intermediate is you just go and you twist twice while you're standing straight up.
Yeah.
An advanced double skill, which I mean you could still do it in advanced, you just wouldn't score very high, is like a backflip, like a back layout with your legs straight,
Yeah.
but you're actually twisting in it, like a tumbling skill.
Okay.
Full. But yeah.
I'm just gonna be honest with you. You guys are insane that you allow another human being to go. Let's go sky high, and I'm gonna catch you. And
Well,
you-
it depends on your group, but yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of trust that you build with the people underneath you. You're like, so you're gonna catch me, right? And they're like, yeah, I think. And you're
It's-
like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, here we go.
At tryouts, it's definitely scary.
Yeah.
Because you don't know anyone, and he's like, "Throw this for me, please."
Or if you come from a school that didn't do all the cool things that she did.
What'd you guys do?
We stood on each other's thighs because we were like,
That's a thigh stand.
yeah, we didn't get to do the cool things because I lived in like the middle of nowhere, and our form of cheer was just like go around being like, would you like to put a uniform on and go stand on a football field and go rah rah ree? And we were like, absolutely. So we didn't do the cool fun skills. We didn't do state and everything like that. It was more just like put a uniform on, show your school spirit, and all that. Now later
Gotcha.
on we did add some skills, but not super crazy, just like the bare minimum pick your friend up, put your friend back down.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Well, look, like, that's the thing when you have such a wide, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, just different schools are able to do different things. And, like, I remember, when I played college football, so, like, you go in and you got a kid from a super small school, and he's like, yeah, they're top dog, blah, 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 blah. Gets to college and he gets mollywopped, and he's like,
oh, never
yo,
mind.
what's going on? You know what I'm saying? But, like, that's what college is for, is to be able to take that time to adjust and be able to get better, exactly, and learn higher skills. And obviously you did, because here you are.
Yeah, it was an eye opener for sure to like come into college and then like our coach be like, okay, I need you to do this, and I'm like, I'm sorry, you want me? What am I doing?
What is that?
Well, repeat yourself. Can I have someone show the class?
Demos, demo, please.
Yeah, but I mean, after doing it like my first year, I was like, I had people who helped me through it, and so that made it a lot easier. And now I'm just like, dang, I'm coming on my last year. Oh gosh, walk in a park now.
Right? I'll do this. You want me to do what? I got it.
What's this?
I'm the demo. Thanks, guys. I think that's so awesome. You know what I'm saying? And like obviously you get to see the evolution of. I always call it the circle life of college. You know what I'm saying? You come in. It's like the same thing with high school. You come in, you're a little itty bitty, and you're like, oh my god, what's going on? By senior year, you're like, I'll run this joint.
Yeah.
And then you do it again when you go to college. You're like, a little nervous, a little less nervous than you were when you came into high school, because you're like, you get the game, like you know what's going on, but you just gotta figure the game out. But then by the time you're junior, senior, you're like, this, did that, got
like
it.
9 to 5 job, like.
Facts. You guys whose practice schedule is insanity. We can actually talk about that now. You guys are 4 or 5 days a week.
5.
6 a.m.
6:15 in the morning.
Yep.
Tell us about how that is, how it's difficult for you to be able to perform, be thrown in the air, having to catch people at 6 a.m. and 6:15. I apologize. That 15 minutes of extra sleep is crucial.
Yeah.
Hey, you ain't telling me none of that. No.
It's not fun.
Yeah.
No. Before the sun is up.
Mm-mm.
You walk in there and it's dark. You're like, man. I came once. See, I'm saying dedicated to the Hellcat.
Yeah, to go in there and turn the lights on yourself in the gym is just.
Yeah.
Bittersweet. Would you prefer to cheer later in the day, or is the 6 a.m. lift? 6 a.m. Well, there's a lift. 6 a.m.
Well, that's when
practice.
other people do their lifts. So they're in the gym and we're actually just doing our practices.
Yeah.
Right.
But I mean, I would always tell everyone else when they were like a freshman and they complain about like the time, I'm like, but you have your whole day to
This is
yourself.
so
Oh yeah, that is nice about it.
That's what I love.
But it's also nice, like you feel accomplished at like 8 in the morning. You're done. And
You're like,
okay.
I
I don't have to work out. I don't have to go to the gym.
This is facts.
But if you do, you're double accomplished. You know?
Yeah.
Well, that's Bobby. You know what I'm saying? Bobby's a double accomplished guy. Look at him. You know?
What can I say?
Look at him. Then he comes works for the athletic department. Jeepers, creepers. Man's on top of the world. Let's talk about positions. I know that you guys interchange a little bit.
Yep.
For the most part. Tell me about your favorite position and maybe your least favorite position.
Okay, well, I don't back spot.
Why not?
I'm too short.
Oh.
I mean, if there were some short people, then I could. But
Okay.
I know how. I just can't.
What is the back spot position?
Ankles.
Gotcha.
So you're
Butt
behind
and
them,
ankles.
helping lift and hold them up.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So if it's like a 2-leg stunt, both ankles, 1-leg stunt, ankle and calf.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Don't look at my calves, guys. Yeah, you guys got good angle on the calves, but not good calves.
But yeah, that's a back spot. I could not do that. I don't mind side basing at all, which is the person on the left of the stunt if you are in the stunt.
Okay.
On the right of the stunt if you are watching the stunt.
You're watching this stuff. Like spotting this.
No, like
No, if you're
as a
watching like
spectator,
head on.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
they would be on the right.
A little bit.
Yep.
Little slow.
I like that job. I don't like the other one. I'm not that good at it. It's just a little awkward for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you good with the left, but the right
Yep.
gets you all twisted up.
I mean, I could do it, and I do it, but it's not my favorite.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then I fly some too.
Fly.
Fly.
Let's talk about this. Tell us about
Girl,
flying.
listen, you and your double basket. Hello.
Oh.
Yes.
Like, what is that? Is it freeing up there? Or are you like, oh
If
God?
you are certain that people underneath of you are going to catch you, then yes.
Girl, what? No.
Well, I was a little scared this year. Not gonna lie. There were some times.
Honesty is brisk.
But, I mean, I was perfectly fine with it.
Okay. Bobby?
I like sided maining. I'm okay with either one, but it just takes me a while. If I'm like maining, then it takes me a while to get the hang of side because I've been doing it for so long.
Yeah.
So I just kind of like alternate, but I've done back spotting like once, and I'm a little vertically challenged for it. So
Yeah.
that's a struggle.
Yeah.
And then flying just makes me like super scared of heights.
Yeah.
So you've flown before?
I've done it 3
yeah.
times.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see you fly.
You want me to pull up a photo?
A little bit, yeah.
She said one moment.
Yeah, it was terrifying for me personally.
Who threw you?
Sydney.
Sydney!
Hello.
Thrower! Look at you. I love that. This is exhilarating.
I stood with my
Okay.
arms up waiting to catch.
Bobby, come.
Okay, this is the first half. For some reason, it's split up into 2.
Oh, wow. Was this year?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was senior night.
Oh, I wasn't there.
Oh.
I'm so sorry, friends, and we'll show you somehow, but
Oh, he's up there.
Bobby's up there,
Look
yo.
at
That's
Bobby
me.
go.
Look at Bobby, yo! I didn't even know. Man, I'm disappointed that I wasn't there. I
It was
at a
so
wedding.
much fun.
It took lots of talking to get him up there.
Oh, yeah.
But we got him.
The year before, I based you too, but it was
See,
just in an extension.
That wasn't what I was expecting. I thought you were doing the double basket.
Oh,
no.
no.
Oh, come on, guys.
You can't do that on a basketball court.
Oh,
It's illegal.
gotcha. Because if you fall.
Well, you can't do any baskets, and you can't do any twisting, tumbling skills on a basketball court.
Really? I didn't realize that there are such rules.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to have to talk about these rules. Like I said, I don't know anything. I'm a novice. Is that the word that we want to use right now?
Well,
Maybe. Sure. Phallen, tell us about your experience. What do you do?
A little bit of everything.
Oh, you versatile.
I've had my hand in back spotting, and then I almost got my nose broke on that, so
No, it's
I stopped that one. I was like, hey, Titus, it's not for me no more.
that fall down.
Yeah, straight elbow to the face.
Was that Aniston?
Yep,
Yeah.
Nice.
right before we were supposed to perform on the soccer field, too. So
Yeah.
I'm going out there, and I'm like, bleeding. I'm like, hey, guys, go Hellcats. Yeah, it was great. Freshman year, it's awesome.
Oh, that's a great way to start. Because soccer is in the fall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Good. We love that. Okay.
I've had my hand in basing. I don't mind doing that. Flying, I don't have the confidence that I did, but I do want to do it more,
Okay.
hopefully, next season.
Titus, Flyer, Sky High, let's go. Great movie, actually. Yeah.
But if basing's fine, and then mostly tumbling is what I did this year.
Okay.
So.
And you had a little solo. You little competition thing, a little something.
Yeah.
Talk about that. Like, did you choreograph? Like, was that
A little. I had a little bit to do with that.
okay?
Mostly just the grab at the front part.
Yes, and
Yeah.
that was a
Yeah.
yes.
Taking what was mine.
Hey,
So.
stay no business.
But-
stay no business.
Yeah, so that was kind of mine and Tice's deal. He kind of helped me, but he was like, "This is really like your moment to like shine." I was like, "Oh,
Oh,
I got you. Watch me work. Like I can do this."
Yes.
But at first I was hesitant. Then we got to nationals. I was like, "No, I can't see nobody, so I might as well just."
it is dark.
It is very dark.
Very dark.
Mm-hmm.
That's what people don't most like. People are like, oh, I'm so scared to perform. A lot of times when you get on stage, you can't see anything.
No, the
It's
lights are
just
so bright.
So bright, and it's hot.
Mm-hmm.
It's hot up there. It's
Yes.
real hot up there. But
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think my people like. Hey man, just imagine that you're in there by yourself. You know, it's really not that bad. Performing is awesome. It's a great.
If you have a good
for-
team.
Yes.
This is true. This is
If
true.
you just go out there and crap on the mat, it's awful.
Yeah.
Well, we would hope that wouldn't be the case. You know, we
Yeah.
don't want anybody, crabbing on the mat or anything because that would suck. But you guys had a great team because not only did we go to nationals this year, we took 6 out of 20.
Yeah, we did.
Guys, that is a phenomenal accomplishment, and you guys practiced for so long. And you really have only you guys have game days, but times at the basketball games and other events aren't really showtime for y'all.
No.
Y'all got one really big one, and y'all showed up and showed
We
out.
did.
Grab what we came for.
Yeah, let's get on business for real. You know what I'm saying? So tell us about that trip going to Daytona Beach. This is y'all's last time. Y'all gone before. Y'all missed last year because just injuries, crazy things. But talk about the trip. What it's like watching other teams go. Just give us the lowdown because we ain't even talked about it yet. You know what I'm saying?
Anybody want to?
I definitely this year we were more hesitant about going to nationals because of last year because we didn't go, and so then we came in this year and we're like, okay, so we really cannot suck. We gotta go out there and do something for real. Or these people here at college would be like, what are they here for? Why? But I like nationals. I'm more of a nervous person when it comes to performing. I don't like it. I get there and I'm like
I think you
sweating
were the most
everywhere.
nervous.
Someone help me.
Do you sweat all the way up into the performance, or are you sweating through the performance?
All the whole time
Sweat,
before
sweat,
the
sweat.
performance.
All of
I'm
the
like,
above.
ah.
We're sweating from here to here
Yep.
and beyond.
When I get off the stage, I'm like, okay, I can stop sweating for a little bit. But beforehand, I'm like, I'm gonna throw up right now. Someone help me. Yeah. But definitely when you get on to the stage, you forget everything.
Oh, yeah.
Those 2.5 minutes, we start the routine, then we get down, I'm like,
What happened?
oh, we're done? Sick.
You almost black out.
Yes, no,
Yeah.
seriously.
You almost black out.
It's insane.
It's the same way in football. I really don't remember a lot of the games. I can remember the scores a bit,
Yeah.
but the in between, in the dirt, going through it, you black out. It's
Yeah.
a different dude. He's stored away, long gone. But
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You bring out a different person, and you're just
Yeah.
that guy or gal, gotta go do what they gotta do. You know what I'm saying? So I hear you.
Yeah.
But at least we'll work on the sweat thing.
Yeah, that's just anxiety. That just comes with my life. But
I get that. Bobby.
Yeah, when we go to nationals, I'm drenched, especially right before we compete.
we're some sweaty people.
Yeah. And it's I don't know if you felt the guy's uniform, but the sweatpants are insulated.
Oh.
Yeah.
So yeah, they get
why?
toasty. I don't know.
They're very hot.
I feel like we should talk to some people. Why do they need to be insulated? Why can't they be breathable?
You need some breathy holes in the side.
I know.
Cut some holes in them.
We could. Yeah, it was nice for basketball season in December when it was cold, but
Facts.
in Florida, my legs were a little hot.
Yeah.
A little toasty.
Yeah.
Sweaty
A little sweaty.
legs.
Do you have hairy legs?
Oh, they're really hairy.
Maybe we should also work on that too. No, I'm just kidding.
No, he did do that
Oh,
his sophomore year.
Yeah, I got my
remember
legs
that.
waxed once.
Did you? Did
Yeah.
it hurt?
Oh, it was terrible.
Scale 1 to 10.
It was a 12.
Dang.
It took 2 packs of wax strips, and it only got up to my
Did you do
thighs.
it yourself?
I had someone else do it just for fun.
You didn't go somewhere,
No,
Bob.
not a professional.
Bob, that was a
mistake
mistake.
number one.
Yeah.
That was a mistake.
I don't. Yeah. If we're doing it, I'm gonna have somebody who's done it before.
A professional
Yeah.
at waxing.
Yeah, I want to see your license. You got tape? Let's check the tape. Watch you do this a couple times. You know? Are you guys New Girl fans?
I have seen it multiple times.
Yeah.
Have you hit the scene when Schmidt takes them to get waxed? And they go in there and they're like, "We're here with you, Schmidt. Are you? Band of brothers." Sorry. Huge New Girl fan. Just in case you're wondering, I've watched it many a times. Sydney,
Yes.
how was your time at Daytona Beach?
I love it.
Yeah.
Every time we go, I love it. Which I've been 3 times now, but
Hey,
I'm really sad that I didn't go 4 times, but it's okay.
injuries.
It's whatever.
Stupid.
It's fine.
We're not
But I'd say it was super fun.
It's your fault. But I think it's awesome, and also to see you guys, reach this like high level and perform at a high level. And obviously you get a chance to do it again. Hopefully you're back as a coach. Bobby, if you just want to pull up, just pull up.
He will.
Oh, I definitely
I was
will.
like, he gonna be there anyways.
Yeah.
You know? Woo!
Go RSU.
I just want to step back to high school a little bit. Did y'all ever cheer for wrestling at all?
Yes.
No,
No?
my coach wouldn't let me. I wanted to, but
Did
also
you?
our wrestlers were like, "We don't want you there." Like, that's dumb. I was like, "Oh, okay."
They didn't have a choice.
They have a choice. It's good. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I was a wrestler back in the day, way back in the day. It was always our running goal on the team, if the other team had cheerleaders, was to take
Hit
him
them?
out. Yes,
Yeah.
1,000%.
We had to scoot back a lot.
Yeah, we'd always because I was a guy that my move was the double leg takedown. So I was looking to tackle him, and so I would drive dudes off the mat. So I used to try to set him up to move him to get lined up with the cheerleaders,
To take
so that I
someone
could make my run.
Like, oh my god.
And it never worked, but I was so bad. I was like, darn it. But it was always because I'm not gonna lie to you. Love you guys as cheerleaders, don't get me wrong. But on the mat, you're just because you can't hear yes. Why are we banging on the mat?
That's all you can do.
On the ground.
Fight.
I can't hear my coach.
Uh-huh.
I can't hear myself think.
Yep.
I'm trying not to die. I got the asthma. Another man's trying to clear my head off. And here y'all are, happy as can be, on the sideline.
I don't think I was that happy. I liked basketball better.
Well,
But-
I don't blame you. I don't want to watch. If I don't have to be there, from your perspective, I'm watching 2 men
Roll
grab-
around on a mat.
Yeah.
Yes.
I get it.
Weird.
I get it. That was how I felt when I first initially started. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't start when I was super young. I started as a sophomore. So then when we were a pretty good team, and we had my coach was a 2-time national champ, a dog, and he was real intense. So I remember one time we were conditioning. This is way off topic. We didn't need to go. But we were having conditioning, and I am a super asthmatic, so I'm dying. Room's hot, probably 110, maybe not that much, but it was hot. And we're running laps, and I couldn't go anymore. So I just sat down the wall to catch my breath. And our coach goes, "Who's the weakest person in the room?" And every single person pointed at me.
Builds
Some
character.
sophomore, I was like, oh my god,
I have asthma.
such a crappy situation. And I was just like, wow, why are we calling me out like this? We made sure that never happened again. So
I had the wrestler friends a lot, so.
we're intriguing creatures, wrestlers.
Listen, you really are though, because my friends would be putting trash bags on and riding on the football field. I had a call one time from my friend that was like, "Hey, what are you doing right now?" I was like, "I'm at my house." Why? He's like, "Could you bring me athletic tape?" I was like, "For what?" He's like, "I need to tape my sleeves so the sweat doesn't escape." I was like, "I'm sorry, you're doing what?" He's like, "Just be done here in 5 minutes." I was like, "I guess I'll just stop asking questions."
It's a sport not made for everybody, but has changed my life drastically. Things that should be hard. People are oh, this is so hard. This is just life because of how difficult practices are and what we have to do to prepare for a match.
The cutting weight is the thing that blows my mind the most.
Never had to do that, so I can't be oh my god, it was terrible because I never, you know what I'm saying, I never had to do it. But watching other people do it, spit,
the
do
Jolly
sit-ups
Ranchers.
yes, Jolly Ranchers.
That was the disgusting
Into
part.
cups, guys who are lactose intolerant will drink milk to to.
We get it.
I did not have anybody that did that. I
People-
had the Jolly Rancher one. That one was weird.
People will do anything to cut weight. Guys will come back like they'll cut down, wrestle, and come back on Monday and be like 10, 15 pounds over, and then have to cut it, recut it for the week. It's just like, and just to see them, go through that, or like you'll see a guy during the year, he's like 160, and then by wrestling season he's like 132. That's a really long journey down.
Yeah.
It takes a long time to
That's
do.
insane.
But like it's just typical. Like it'd be a 7-pound practice for me. Wore some sweats, t-shirt, put the socks on over my sweats so the sweat doesn't escape, and come back. It'd be like 223. Come back 216.
Be like,
And that was
light work.
and that was a day. Like we had 4 flights of stairs at our high school. And I went to the biggest high school in Minnesota back in the day. Massive school. There are like 4,000 kids there now. It's a very big school. You have to come up a hill, and like you see our school. Like I would say that our campus at my high school is bigger than RSU. It's massive.
RSU's tiny.
It's very small. It's very small, but it's quaint. It's a very quaint school.
Quaint.
Come to RSU.
I do love RSU.
They do.
So
It's a great place to be. Great people. Look at you guys. Love y'all. Love y'all too. Love Cat Nation.
Big love. Massive love.
We'd have to do. You do this.
We were talking about that the other day. I don't do that. I do this.
It's this. That's how I know how old you are.
All the people
Okay,
on our
but I
team
still
were
answer
like,
the phone like this and roll down the window like this.
yeah, we were talking about that too. I was like, kids
Okay.
nowadays, they're like, answer the phone. They go like this.
No.
Really?
They don't go like this.
What?
Yeah,
Yes.
they're grabbing an
Because
iPhone.
like an iPhone.
That's dummy dumb.
And
I
then roll down
know.
the window, then push the finger. No, I'm crank.
You
the
still
window.
cranking it?
Roll the window
it
down.
Yo.
Hello.
Dan's had that in the routine where he like, all I can think about is them roll the window.
What they hollering at out there? Let me just, excuse me, hey.
That killed me. I was like, wow, that was a lot of people rolling down the window.
It's a fan.
They getting some real good wind turbines going on under there. They could have saved a lot of planets with that wind.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, talking about the 4 flights of stairs. So we would buddy carry a partner. He'd hop on your back, and you'd march him up the stairs.
Nope.
And then you'd run across, down, and go back up. Because we had 3 wings. We had 3 wings with the stairs. Then we had a D, E wing on the first floor, and a D wing on the second floor, and then A, B, C wing. And then they made a new wing when I graduated.
Yeah, they made a whole new building at our high school.
Really?
We graduated, yeah.
That's also something that's really weird about high schools down here, is that y'all have like different campuses.
Yeah. I mean, ours is like attached, but like it's a whole new STEM building. So
Oh, interesting.
yeah, it's 2 stories. Our high school was never 2 stories.
Oh, was it? But now it is.
Well, that part is, yeah.
Oh, that part
They
is.
still use the other part of the high school, but
Okay. Do y'all go back to your high school? Like,
I haven't been back. My boyfriend goes sometimes, but I have not.
I plan on going to see my cross country coach in a week or 2.
okay.
Just
Will
to
you
go
do
say
along
Bennett?
with your cross country coach?
just to go say hi to him.
Oh,
Which
okay.
one?
Weens.
Oh,
And Bennett.
you gotta invite me. I'll go.
Okay.
When are we
Oh,
going?
look, reunion.
Reunion.
This is what we do here.
We went last. Was it last year?
Yeah.
Where's
We
he
went
from?
last year at the
Yeah.
rec center when they had track practice.
No, that's the
Or,
community center.
Yeah, community center.
Talk about your guys' relationship, because obviously not only have you guys been on the team for a long period of time, but you guys know each other in middle school through.
Yeah.
What is it like, watching each other grow and become, men and women that are about to graduate college? You're like, oh my god.
Well, me and Bob, I think we met
Do they call you Bob?
I call him Bob.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Maybe that's why we call him
Doctor.
Bob.
Yeah. Dr. Sung calls me Rob.
Okay. All right.
Anyways, Bob. What did you say? Track season?
Yeah.
7th grade?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we both did track for 6 years?
Yeah.
6 years? Yeah.
Long time.
and we met in track.
What'd you guys do?
He did pole vault.
Yeah.
You
7th grade
seem
did
like a
pole.
pole vault
Yeah,
kind of guy.
I pole vaulted too. So
You pole vaulted too? Y'all are different, dude. I don't know
not
if I
at the
can
end of high school, but that's how I'd say we met pole vaulting.
Okay, in 7th grade.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, they let y'all pole vault in 7th grade.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's not like we're throwing javelin.
Could y'all?
No.
I was gonna say, y'all had javelin down there?
No.
What the 7th
Some
graders
high schools
do.
do.
Oh, I missed. Sorry. Can I have that back?
It would not end well.
Ay, ay, ay.
That'd be terrible. Anyways.
Two.
We didn't elaborate on how watching
Oh.
you guys grow and become men and women.
Oh well.
We didn't get emotional.
We stopped at javelin, so
Yes, gotcha.
well yeah, we met pole vaulting, and then I'd say Bobby was pretty shy back then.
Oh yeah,
He was
definitely.
very shy. I was very outgoing.
Really?
Yeah,
Mhm.
more than I am now. I'm not that outgoing.
It happens like that sometimes.
I'm like,
You're
I
more
don't need to
outgoing
talk
than
to
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I was like, Bobby, you are like the most outgoing person probably on our team now.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Mhm.
you do everything. We're all like, go Bobby.
Yeah.
Watch from a distance.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
You're doing great, sweetie.
It's like proud mom moment. Yay!
Yeah.
Film this. Film this.
Bobby does the stuff that we don't want to do, and he does it proudly.
Like what? What are some things that you
I love throwing the t-shirts at the basketball games.
Yeah.
do? You
I
You
do,
You are
yeah.
the one
you
that
don't
does
guys
that.
don't like doing that?
I mean,
No, because I'll hit some old lady in the face.
I'm
for sure.
really good at throwing them, but I'd say Titus just won't let me.
Okay.
He really just wants us to tumble.
I should not be the one throwing them, so I'm okay with that.
Fair enough. I mean, it's cool watching you guys tumble. Like, I mean, sometimes I'm on the sidelines and I get to watch you guys do. I'm like, oh, cool. I wish I could do that.
Yeah.
I wish you do a flip.
Bobby, that
Bobby
is
gets
you.
asked to
That
do
is
me.
you.
The student section.
They do love watching you flip.
I know.
Yeah, it's
It's
yeah.
impressive
It's a
that you
thing.
can do
It is a
so
thing.
many of them in a row.
I gotta like regain my consciousness after a while.
Well, sometimes I have to tell Bobby to stop. I'm like, Bobby, this is not a good idea. Stop.
Do you get do you get dizzy when you flip?
Yes.
Like,
Oh yeah.
Very.
interesting.
You'll see stars.
Wow.
That, like if I do like a standing by handspring, I will see a star.
Just one star.
Sometimes
Woo!
it starts with the one, and then you're like,
I
I should
definitely
stop.
say whenever we like tumble to half court and then we have to stand there, like I stand up and I'm like,
I had to start a cheer, and I'm like,
Oh.
H I.
there's like
You
four of
don't know what you're
everybody.
doing.
Like,
Are
oh
you
my
serious?
gosh.
It's that bad?
Yeah.
Oh, we don't. I didn't know that. Like,
For your enjoyment, you're about to pass out on the
Yeah.
because y'all just look like y'all just going. I'm like, man, they doing this great. And then
Good. That's what it's
We
supposed
play
to
it
look
off really well.
y'all do. Y'all really do. I had no idea that y'all were dizzy. But now I know.
very
I'm gonna be
dizzy.
like, hey, no, you look dizzy.
I'm like, woo!
Fall over, I dare you.
We do
No,
have
'cause
some
I
people
would.
do that.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
He's falling their butt.
Ah.
Leave her.
She'll get up. Just keep playing. Just run around.
You
Let
got
the grab but come on, let's go.
Hey, there've been plenty of times I've seen dudes constantly be like, hey, no, that's the wrong bench. Come, because like before Stacy sees. Sorry, athletic trainer, the concussion protocol was never.
Oh, you don't have to tell us about that. We had how many? 4?
4 or
We've had
5.
A lot.
Yeah.
What?
2 years ago, how many did we have? 6.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We have the
Highest concussion.
Yeah.
Right. Definitely.
in the school.
And there's not very many of y'all.
No,
There's
so
not.
Me
it
being one of
sucks
them.
when we can't go.
How did you get your concussion?
So I was flying.
Nice. Sky high.
And I came down and I hit the back of my head on like a girl's like shoulder.
Oh my god.
She had like linebacker shoulders, so it made it even better too.
Who are we speaking of? Oh.
I hit that. Well, here's the thing. Like, I didn't think I had a concussion at first because I like hit. Well, okay, that was wrong. I hit my head and then she like let me down, and as soon as I opened my eyes, there were like 4 of you. If I were to like be looking at you, I was like, oh. I was like, we're good. They're like, you okay? I'm like, for sure. Like
Totally.
cross-eyed. Like, yeah.
I'm good.
Thanks.
Uh-huh.
And then I had a headache right afterwards. I was like, okay, it's definitely just from like hitting my head. Like,
Yeah.
whatever.
That happens all the time to me. If I'll hit my head, I have a headache for the rest of the practice or
Yes.
the rest of the day. But I haven't had it that bad.
Oh no, it was like the next day I came to practice. I was like,
Oh, concussions are the worst.
And the girl was like, you have to go see the trainer. I'm like, oh, it's fine. I'll be okay, I swear. And they're like, no, for real, like, you're not practicing today. I was like, wait.
Dang it. Rats.
I'll just sit over here with my eyes closed in and be like, you guys are doing so good. My head really hurts. So that sucked.
It'd be like that.
Mm-hmm.
I only had one declared concussion.
Oh.
I'm sure I've
How many
had,
undeclared?
I had my belt around quite a few times. Probably 3 or 4. But
You just sleep them off. It'll be
yeah,
out.
most like every time you get your belt around, you're concussed. But like you can play through it. Toughness, mental toughness. Is all right. But the one that I did have to declare was real bad. I'm playing scout football. This is my first year of college, and a 5th-year senior running back, and he was just known for hitting stuff. Like that was what he did. That was his job, was to run hard. And so
Sweet.
I'm on scout kick return. So my job is to kick, block them coming down full speed. So he is humming. And I'm like, oh, snap. This is like the worst part of practice because like we're just dummies out there. And we're going full speed. Like they don't do this anymore because of this. So he came, he's running, and he's like 5'8". He like launched himself at me and his helmet caught me in my chin. Like right where my chin strap was. And my whole jaw went tingly, like this whole, all right here. And I was like, holy smokes, I just got smacked. And I looked back, and my buddy, his name was Ducky. That was his nickname, was Ducky. His name was Carter Duxbury. I looked back at Ducky, and I was like, Ducky, I just got the big C, buddy. He said, you'll be all right. We got 2 more team sessions left, and we're good. We're done. I said, okay. So we finished practice, but the week before we had study table hours, and we were supposed to have 4 hours. It was homecoming week, and we had something to do, but I had 3.6 hours, so I missed. So my coach goes, all right, we're doing log rolls down and back across the field.
Oh.
So I roll, I come back, the field is 53 yards across, so that's like 106. So I get back, I'm already like pretty jacked up. He goes, you got to do another because you're the one that missed your hours. I go back, I do another, I come back, I stop and puke. Like my face, I'm face first into the ground, and I puke.
Oh!
So then I get up, and I walk past my head coach, and he's like, you okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm good. Yeah, totally. And I had to go to a volleyball game, and the music is like on 20, blaring. And it's like in a small gym, so it is like, and I'm literally head in hands trying not to cry. And my boss came over, and she's like, you don't look very good. And I'm like, I probably have a concussion. And one of the coaches kind of walked past, and he heard me. He was like, man, I gotta take you in. And so I sat out for like a week and a half. And you're not supposed to sleep when you get a concussion. I slept
Well, that's what they say now.
for 12 hours.
Now they say you can sleep.
Yeah, now
Can
they
you?
want you to
can,
sleep,
yeah.
Oh, see, well.
Back in the day, they were like, you can't sleep. But now
Why?
they're like, sleep as much as you can.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, back then it was like because they feel like you were gonna slip into a coma if you like went to sleep. Now
Oh.
they're like, actually, sleep is like what makes you heal. So like,
Mhm.
for me, I slept. Well, that was like my problem. Was like I would sleep during the day just fine, but then when it came to like nighttime to try to go to bed, could not because my head literally just like felt like someone was just squeezing it, and then it felt like someone was trying to push my eyes in, but at the same time push them back out. So it was like this weird battle.
Eye pressure.
Yes,
Ugh.
the eyes were my
Interesting.
worst, but yeah,
Ugh.
it was terrible. So I would walk around and be like, are my eyeballs still there? I don't really, I don't know, it hurts.
Injuries are no fun. Not an auxiliary part of the game.
No.
For you two, as you are wrapping up your career at RSU, sadly but happily, because you can kind of kick the homework to the side for a little while if you want to. Talk about what is your next steps. Where can we kind of expect to see you? Hopefully, soon.
Well, graduation. I'm very excited to graduate. So excited to graduate. I'm also in real estate school too, so I'm about to be done with that. I have like 3 months to finish the coursework.
Okay.
That's like the time it gives you.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping to finish before then, but I was hoping to finish when I graduated, but that didn't happen because
Rats.
so busy.
Yeah, Daytona.
Yeah. I'm going without a coach, you know.
Rats.
But yeah, that's my plan. We'll see if I get an actual like corporate job as well. But we'll see.
But real estate seems to be your goal, where you want to be. Do you
Yeah.
want to do like family housing? Do you want to do duplexes? Like,
Well, I would like to be a buyer's agent and a listing agent. Like just work with people that need to sell their house or look for a house. Yeah,
So
but
in
there's
the future,
also
call Cindy for your homing problems.
Love.
yeah,
You heard it here first.
right. But I'm a little
Wait
nervous.
3 months though. We got it.
Whoa.
Wait. Yeah, I'm a little nervous because there's actually a lawsuit that happened. So it's going to be a little bit different right when I start. So we'll see.
Okay. And what's your major now?
Business management.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, nice.
You know.
That's what I was.
Yeah.
But I had a minor in math too.
But don't call
I
him
wanted
for,
to
like,
minor
your
in
trade.
finance,
Shut
but they just
up.
don't do that.
He's a mathematician. He's so good at math.
You're ruining business opportunities.
Sorry.
It has been a while since I've done some math. It's 18,
I don't like math.
19. So that's the last time I had a math class. It's a while. Anyways, Bobby. Bob.
Yeah.
Bob.
Or Rob. Robert.
What are you doing after
Oh,
you
yeah.
graduate?
He's just looking at me.
He's like, okay.
I was just gonna let him struggle. I just want to see how long we were gonna stay.
No, we won't let him. We don't let him anymore.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
I plan on getting my master's degree in kinesiology, and I hope to be a performance coach.
That's awesome.
But yeah, that's the plan.
What do you hope to do after your master's degree is finish?
I'd like to be a performance coach and just like work with young athletes who want to help improve their athletic development, and then potentially open up my own gym.
Okay.
Okay, Bobby.
If you got kids or potentially having kids sometime in the near future, Bobby, he go train them. Look at him, swole body.
Young prodigies are about to be made with Bobby just walking out, just 6-year-olds.
We have the whole package here. You can buy a house
Yes.
for you and your family. Bobby's gonna train them.
I'll be an athletic trainer.
Oh my God! So if they get hurt, they
I
go.
can maybe fix them. Cross my fingers.
And I'll take your pictures.
Everyone smile.
And cheese, little Jimmy. I swear, you ain't gonna get that sucker if you don't start smiling, buddy. Okay, everybody, thank you. I love the JCPenney's workers. Do you ever take JC?
I
Yeah,
haven't
Yeah,
taken
me
it,
too.
but I
was
love
like,
looking at
it's been a while.
Yeah, but I thought they're. I love that job. Like, get in the family. Okay, kids.
We're
Bring
gonna
it
smile.
here. Bring it here. Okay. I need you to touch her left shoulder. A little less. Thank you. A little less. All right. Smile. I don't know what that smile is, but we're gonna have to work on it. Thanks.
Oh gosh.
But anyways, I digress. Well, I just wanted to, to say thank you. Thank you guys for coming on the show and hanging out with me. And I look forward to watching you guys graduate. I look forward to seeing you next year. And you next year, Bobby, if you don't stop by next year
I'll
to
stop
come
by.
and see me, I'm going to headbutt you.
Well, he doesn't really
I'll
have
be
a
there.
choice with Titus. That's like his child.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'll be
Just
there
a
to
couple
visit the whole
pigments,
fam.
little lighters.
Oof.
That happens. We adopt.
Yeah.
The ink just ran out. It's fine. My bad.
For another edition of Voices in the Hill, I am your host, Corey King. for Sydney, Bobby, and Phallen, we appreciate you guys for watching.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.